What's going on, everybody, and welcome into the Parlay Prince podcast, PGA Championship edition. It's good to be back. Last major championship, this is the second major championship of the year. We cashed on Scottie Scheffler outright. I'm here today to give you another outright play to put some money in your pocket. So without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So for those of you that do not know, this PGA Championship will be played at Southern Hills in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The last time that this event was held at Southern Hills was in 2007. Tiger Woods took care of business that week, and that's the last time he actually won the PGA. So for those of you that want to put in a fan bet and bet on Tiger, I will be doing that. I definitely encourage it. I won't be giving that play out, but Tiger Woods 100% at plus 6,500. Let's try and break the sports book's wallet. But the first play I'll be giving out is Keegan Bradley top 10 at plus 680. Now, Keegan Bradley has been in good form recently. He is an excellent putter, something that you need around Southern Hills. Have a great short game. There's many different ways to play around the greens, according to all accounts. So, yeah, Keegan Bradley plus 680. I love the form that he's in. He won the PGA Championship back in 2011. So, yeah, give me Keegan Bradley top 10. Next up is Matthew Fitzpatrick top 10 at around plus 510. I also saw it at plus 480. So, try and shop your odds. He's top 25 in all 4 strokes gained numbers. And Matthew Fitzpatrick's one of these guys that you're just waiting for to really break through. He hasn't won on American soil, but he's always in contention. I also have a side bet with him at plus 200 to finish as the top English player at this event. I really like what Fitzpatrick does. He hits the ball long. He's a great putter. And when he gets on a roll, also look into him for first round too. I could see him getting out to a hot start and really just, solidifying his top 10. So those are the two guys that I really like for top 10s. I think they have good value there. But the last one for my top 10 betting will be Cam Young. Now, Cam Young is at plus 710. Cam Young also finished tied for second with Keegan Bradley at the Wells Fargo Championship. And he's a guy that's been really playing good this whole year. He's top 25 in the PGA Tour in strokes gained off the tee, which is very important because at Southern Hills, the fairways are very tight, long par fives. You need to be able to hit the ball on the fairway and not go in that rough and be able to nuke the ball. So I really like Cam Young at plus 710 for a top 10. Obviously, don't go crazy on these plays because they are, plus money and your implied probability is not very good. But at the same time, I like where all 3 of those guys are to finish in the top 10 and be in contention. Now we are going to transition from top 10s to outright plays. Victor Hovland is the first guy that I'm going to be giving out here at a half unit. Victor Hovland is at plus 2,500. He played his college golf at Oklahoma State, and he's very familiar with the course. According to him, he said he's played this course 10 to 15 times in the past year. So I really like where Victor Hovland is. He's a guy that I like to say it's only a matter of time before he starts to win. I like Victor Hovland coming into this year. Many people thought this was going to be his breakout year. Scottie Scheffler kind of took that away from him a little bit, but Victor Hovland, I really think, could get in the winner's circle this weekend. He's just got to keep those irons up. Everybody knows he's not the greatest short game guy, but I really like him at plus 2,500 on a half-unit play. Next up is Patrick Cantley, another guy like Victor Hovland. You're just waiting for the time for him to win a major championship. He's won numerous events on tour. He's a guy that he putts well. He chips well. He's accurate with his irons and accurate with his driver. He's a very good golfer and one of the best that we have in today's game. But Cantley hasn't won yet, and he really hasn't been in that deep of contention for a while in a major championship. But I have to add him here. I love where Patrick Cantley is at plus 2,200. He's very crafty around greens, so it would work well at Southern Hills. Now we are going to go from my outright plays to my long shot outright plays. And actually, there's only one play on the outright, and that is a quarter unit on Brooks Koepka money line at plus 4,800. Now, the thing you got to realize about Brooks here is, for me, I know that I picked Brooks last time and he didn't even make the cut. I was really disappointed in that, but Brooks is a guy who he lives for major championships. I mean, he could have not played golf for 2 years, which he played golf like 2 months ago. He could be in the worst form of his career, which some would argue he's in right now. But at the end of the day, he still has 4 major championships, and he's at plus 4,800. I love where Brooks is there, especially with reports that this golf course is going to be playing really tough and guys are going to be struggling to make birdies. That's perfect for Brooks Koepka. You saw him win that way at Bethpage Black at the PGA a few years back, and also at Shinnecock Hills at the U.S. Open. I really like what I see out of Brooks Koepka, and I mean, the thing is, in major championships at plus 4,800, that's almost criminal not to take Brooksy on that play. Throw $5 on him, you're going to thank me later, because if he does pull it off, you're going to get some tremendous value for one of the best golfers that we've seen in the last 5 to 10 years. But I know what you're waiting for. Gun to my head pick right now, it's got to be Justin Thomas at plus 2,100, I believe. Actually, sorry, no, he's 1,700. I really like JT in this event. He did good at the Byron Nelson. I think he finished top 5 last weekend. But the thing is, you know, JT's this guy that he has no flaws in his game right now. He's always in contention, and I really like what I'm seeing out of him. I think this is an event that could really just, you know, he could add another major. He won the PGA a few years back. So this is an event that's been very friendly to him. And I really like JT this week. I think, gun to my head, that's who I'm going with to win the PGA Championship. But all of these guys, I love the plays that I gave out. I think if you're going to put these plays in, I'd strongly suggest you do, because you're going to make money. I called Scottie Scheffler at plus 1,800 last major at the Masters, and I'm looking to go 2-0 this year on making some money on the majors. So we will see you next week. As always, thank you for watching, and yeah, enjoy golf this weekend. See you later.